Hi students, let us continue with the topic ratio. We had done few word problems on ratio in our last class. Let us continue with our exercise 11b. I had done till question 6 in the previous class. Let us do the 7th question now. Have a look at the page number 103 in your textbook. Page number 103 in your textbook. Okay. Now, look at the 7th question. In winters, a school reopens at 10 a.m. School reopening time. So, school reopens at 10 a.m. and closes at 3:30 p.m. Okay. If the lunch interval is of 30 minutes, lunch time is given as 30 minutes. Find the ratio of lunch interval to the total time of the class period. So you need to find the ratio of lunch time is to total class time. In order to do that, let us find the total class time. Okay. So starts at 10 a.m. So, how many hours of classes are there? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. That is 5.5 hours. 5 hours, 30 minutes. Correct? Totally from 10 a.m. to 3:30 a.m. is 5 hours, 30 minutes. In that, 30 minutes is gone for lunch. Correct? 30 minutes is taken for lunch break. So, total class time will be what? Total class time. For total class time, you need to reduce this 30 minutes. So, what you get? 5 hours. So, 5 hours and the lunch time is given in minutes. So, let us convert this 5 hours into minutes. What you get? 5 into 60. You all know that concept, right? You are learning it right from your second standard. 1 hour equals to how many minutes? It is 60 minutes. So 5 into 60 gives you what? 300 minutes. Okay. Now, ratio of lunch interval to the total time of the class period. That is equal to, lunch is given as 30 minutes is to 300 minutes. That's equal to 30 by 300. Cancel the zeros. 1s are, 10s are. So finally you'll get 1 by 10. That is equal to 1:10. That is the ratio between the class time to the total class time. Hope it's clear to you. Now let us start with our 8th question. Look at the question number 8. Okay. Rohit goes to school by car at 60 km per hour. And so speed taken by Rohit. Speed equals to 60 km per hour. And Manoj goes to the same school by at 40 km per hour. Okay. So, if they both live in the same locality, find the ratio between the time taken by Rohit and Manoj to reach their school. Okay. So, the distance between taken by them is same, right? So, we can let the distance be x. Okay. So, what will be the time taken by Rohit? Time taken by Rohit is equal to x, that is distance by speed is equal to time, right? X by 60. Similarly, time taken by Manoj equals to x by 40. So, When we take the ratio, it is x by 60 is to x by 40. So x and x is getting cancelled. We get 1 by 60 by 1 by 40. Hope it's clear to you. Now 1 by 60 by 1 by 40. Take it up. Should go down. So what do you get? 40 by 60. Cancel them. 2s are 3s are. So finally you will get the answer as 2 is to 3. Directly please don't write it as 60 is to 40 because they didn't ask you the ratio between the speeds. What is asked in the question? Ratio between the time taken by them. So in order to find the time, we have a formula. How to find the speed? Speed is equal to distance by time. We are using this formula. Time is equal to distance by speed. Distance is equal to speed into time. So this formula we are using in order to find the time taken by each of them. Then using that formula, we are using the same thing, x by 60 is to x by 40. That if you directly do it also without cancelling here, if you do it directly, what you get? X by 60 by x by 40. So you know clearly this x and this x can get cancelled. 40 goes up. So again, you're getting the same step here. 40 by 60. That only I have done. Okay, finally you will get the answer as 2 by 3. Okay. So now let us do our 9th question. Look at the 9th question. In a club we have 360 members. Number of members in the club equals to 360. Number of people who play carom, 40 play carom, 96 play table tennis, 144 play badminton. So let me write the names. Carom, it is 40. Table tennis, 96. Badminton, 144. And remaining members play volleyball. So they haven't given how many of them play volleyball here. So let us find how many plays volleyball. Volleyball equals to 360. That is a total, right? Minus, you need to subtract all the other things. So let us add these things. 40 plus 96 plus 144. Is it clear? 360 is the total number of people. In that 40 plays carom, 96 and 144 badminton, 96 table tennis. So excluding those people, others play volleyball. So we will take the sum of this, then subtract it from 360. So how much you are getting? 144 plus 96 plus 40 gives you 9, 10, 18, 280. Okay. So 360 minus 280. What is 360 minus 280? That is equal to 80. So 80 members play volleyball. So you got clearly, and if no members play 2 or more games. So each of them play only one game. So there is no confusion regarding that. Find the ratio of the members who play. What is the first sub question given then? Have a look at the first sub question given. First sub question is given to us as carom to the number of who play badminton. So we can just write it like this. Carom is to badminton. How many of them play carom? 40. Badminton is 144. 40 is to 144. It's equal to 40 by 144. Okay. So you can divide it by 40, right? 40 divided by 4 you can do. How much you get? 10. So 10. And 144 also similar way you can divide it by 4. 144 divided by 4. Threes are 12. 2, 24. 6 are 24. So finally you will get it as 36. Here you are getting 10 by 36. Again cancelling, 2 goes 5 times, 2 goes 1 time, 16, 8 times. So finally you get 5 by 18, that is equal to 5:2. So coming to the second question, badminton to table tennis. Badminton to table tennis. So how many members play badminton? 144 is to 96. 144 is to 96. 144 by 96. We already found 144 divided by 4 is 36, right? Divide by 4, you get 36. 96 divided by 4 will give you 2s are 8, 1, 16, 4s are. So you get 36 by 24. Again 36 by 24, again you can divide, right? Divide it by 2. What you get? 18. 18 2s are 36. 12 2s are 24. 18 by 12. 6 3s are 18. 6 2s are 12. So finally we get the answer as 3:2. Now coming to the third question. What is the third sub question? Table tennis to volleyball. Table tennis to volleyball. So how many of them play table tennis here? Just have a look. Table tennis is 96 is to volleyball is 80. So again 96 by 80. 96 divided by 4. We found it as 24, right? Here we found it. Correct? 80 divided by 4, that is 28. 8 divided by 4 is 2, right? So 24 by 20 you have. 4 goes 6 times, 4 goes 5 times. So you'll get 6:5. Now coming to the fourth sub question. You get it as volleyball to other games. Volleyball to other games. Other games means what are the other games here? Caroms, table tennis and badminton. So here you clearly found that other games totally are getting us 280. Volleyball is 80. So your ratio will be 80:280. So how will you find it out? 280 divided by 4, let me do. I get 7s are 28. 7 4s are 28, right? So 70. So again 8 divided by 4 you know. So let us do it. 80 by 280, it's equal to 20 by 70. Cancel the zeros here. You will get 2 by 7, that is equal to 2:7. Hope it's clear to you all. Complete this 3 questions in your classwork. Okay.